Hi Pisces, this is your forecast for the month of June 2017. This is a general reading for Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, or Pisces Moon. If you have a different rising or moon sign, you might find watching those videos helpful or more informative for you. You can watch your reading in 3 different ways: the full extended monthly, or for just the energy influence, watch the brief. Or if you prefer, watch the weekly for the upcoming week. Weeklies also make it easy for you to review information you may have forgotten in the full reading. Please remember that these are general readings, and so they may not apply to everyone. If you would like a reading that is specific to you, please visit my website at thealchemistastrologer.com, and I invite you to follow me on Facebook, Google+, and Instagram. Please also check out my pay-per-view channel, vimeo.com/on-demand/finding-love for monthly love readings. Last week, this Hermit card, this is a major card, very karmic, and because we're ending on a major, it's likely that you're not driving the situation. It's beyond your control on some level. So this could be a week where you're getting some advice. Now, this could be through other people. Maybe you're giving advice or you're receiving it, but this is largely about going within. Now, maybe you're getting some information that allows you to solve a problem and to compromise and end up with a victory in some way. Or perhaps you are struggling to compromise, and maybe because you're having some doubts about who you're connected to or what you're doing. But this week, you may be spending some time alone. You may be doing some research about something. You may be in some kind of educational situation or setting. But this is a week that requires patience and, again, listening. So maybe you're preparing for something. Maybe you are isolating yourself voluntarily, but you're acting on situations with caution. You're going within to come up with an answer. Maybe you just need some psychological space. Maybe you need to get back in contact with the source. But you are discovering something about yourself, and maybe by keeping to yourself. So there's some quiet reflection, some self-examination, and you may be doing some type of reassessment. Now, maybe you are struggling with some information you've discovered, or maybe you're struggling with your health. Maybe you're struggling with age. Maybe you're struggling with being alone. Whatever it is, you're going to have the opportunity to attend to self, to attend to your own mental health, maybe to atone for something. And so this week, there could be, in spite of whatever happens, this sense of abundance. Maybe you're getting abundant information. Maybe you're gaining abundant wisdom. But you could be reaping the fruits of your efforts. Maybe you're connecting again to source. There's a sense of gratitude about what you're learning. And so you have this opportunity to wrap up some loose ends, to address some things that maybe up until this point you haven't been willing to face or to deal with. Not only that, in working with others, in questioning those around you, you may be coming to terms with who people really are. You're looking at what they're telling you versus what they're actually doing. And does that meet up? Does it make sense? So for some of you, this is going to be a week where it's very important that you are in observance mode. And in fact, you're going to feel more more objective, more removed from a situation than normal. And you're going to allow yourself to not let your emotions override those thoughts. You're taking this very intellectual, analytical approach to life and seeing things for what they are. Now, for some of you, you're going to be pushing some buttons. You're going to invite a confrontation of some sort. But the point of it is to gain some awareness, because ultimately you're more than likely not going to win that battle, because this is karma working to help you gain some understanding and awareness, especially if you're dealing with a stressful or crisis situation. This is about listening and learning and using your common sense. While it's important to be a team player, it's also important to understand those around you and to not rely on others to show up or keep their word if they're giving you clues and signals that that's not really who they are. And this is going to allow you to rely on you and make better choices and decisions that work for you. The quicker that you see the truth of a situation, yourself or another person, the quicker you're going to realign your goals and move forward. Some of you, you are communicating, and yet it's like being on the fringe, but not really being in the mix. You're keeping your distance. Maybe you're waiting for something to happen. Maybe you're observing something before you do the next thing. The only thing is, this could be a week where you're completely focused. Maybe you're focused on solving that problem, or you're focused on some type of struggle, or you're caught up in the mix, the fracas that's going on. And that intense focus leaves you vulnerable to letting something else fall through the cracks in another aspect of your life. So again, this is about that temperance card and finding the right mix. You're going to have to spread your attention evenly across your life. In the negative, again, this is about being irresponsible, refusing to see the truth, or being too paranoid or distant or isolated, too self-reliant. Because the truth of the matter is, we're all here to support one another. And sometimes that's going to mean being vulnerable to other people. And it's easy to see that as a negative when, in fact, in a weird kind of way, it's actually a strength. So this is going to be a week that's going to help you keep your goals and your conscience working in alignment to help you make some sound choices and decisions by being objective rather than allowing your emotions to get out of hand.